Good afternoon, Postal family. How's everybody doing? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to my channel. What's happening on this Thursday? Thursday Free Talk Hour. That's what I do every week, when I'm off, a little bit chit-chat about the Postal Service, what's going on. Anyways, today what I'm talking about is the Amazon takeover on the USPS, the benefits, the consequences, and the long run, the overall takeover, what's going to happen, what it looks like. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do, love to do. Thanks so much, everybody, for the support you all give me. Keep giving me the thumbs up and smash that hype button. Takes a second. Apparently, it helps out everything. So everything you all do, appreciate it. The comments, keep them coming. Anything you guys want to share, suggestions. Love very much suggestions you all give me. Comments, your information means a lot to me. So thanks so much for all the support. First and foremost, everything I say on here is from my views, my research. I don't speak on behalf of USPS Post Office in any of my videos. So again, what I'm discussing this Thursday is the Amazon overall takeover. I was looking at some figures. USPS is 6.9 billion packages, and Amazon has climbed up now to 6.3 overall. And the figures suggest that by 2028, Amazon is going to be number one. It's shocking to me that we are even up there like that, 6.9. A lot of that is Amazon. So I don't know how they differentiate those figures like that. But Amazon takeover, yes, it's been happening for a long while now. Amazon, sadly enough, our primary, what the USPS was built on, the mail, has become secondary. Is very sad. We don't prioritize mail anymore, but we prioritize Amazon packages. That wasn't even heard of when the Postal Service 150 years ago was created. The basic core values, the mail, taking care of our postal customers, everything is becoming secondary, sadly enough. Amazon this, Amazon that. And a lot of people ask, are you being compensated additionally for all this Amazon you guys do all year long? And sadly enough, that's a big no, so our union president doesn't really look at it like that. He doesn't care. He just, whatever post office tells him to do, he just sits under, yes, we'll take it. So that's another topic, for 2026 as the new president comes along. We're hoping new president. So Corey Walton, I was reading his stuff that he puts out. He's very legit, hardworking fella. 33 years as a city carrier. Everything he says is on point. He's talking about all the leadership, the NALC leadership, and the failures, the extreme failures that we've endured here at the post office. So when you look at the future, yeah, as long as Amazon is around, they're gonna continue to dominate every market. Amazon, the product really sells, obviously, all over the world, not just US. But we're discussing USPS and the takeover. And of course, we're reaching the peak season now, a month away. So, we get to see a lot of that coming in. So additionally, on top of that, we're getting the UPS SurePost back, but it's called Ground Saver. So I made a video on that. The deal is reached here in a few weeks. I think we'll start seeing UPS drop-offs again like we used to a while ago. So that's another increase to our workload. Granted, it's job security, but what's the end, the bottom game? We'll have to work harder. Amazon, there's no stopping Amazon at this point. They've literally taken over, every market they're in. Actually, a lot of people say they keep us going. It is a fact. I mean, just picture ourselves without packages right now. I mean, the manpower would be a lot lower, seriously lower. The mail volume has declined over the years badly, seriously. So I don't know how people would survive without Amazon packages, but I mean, there's still stuff to go around, but then all the questions come in. Post office, you'll be doing your regular route, but that would just be 8 hours. You wouldn't be making much overtime. Or I mean, it differentiates across the nation. Each station has all week long a lot of mail. Some stations have very, very low volume of mail. I'm talking flat letters, DPS. That's what it all starts with, DPS, flats, secondary. So it wouldn't, the picture would be very different without Amazon in the picture. But thank God we have Amazon, to depend on. We don't, not depend on, but they take a higher chunk, meaning you on an average route you will additionally take time for overtime on packages. So, and now it's going up. Well, my station, it fluctuates, Amazon, depending on which route you're on. Like any other station, you would see Amazon heavy every day. It's basically what I've learned throughout the years at post office. It depends where your route the people are living at. Within a city, general areas, the carriers know which areas always spend the money, which have the money. So those routes, rightfully so, are going to have a larger package volume all week long, instead of the other routes that just see like once or twice, maybe on Monday, heavy package volume. There are areas that people, don't spend or don't have that kind of money that across the neighborhood people do. So it just depends, which area you're working in. You see the Amazon volume go up and down. So that's what generally discussing on the long run. Amazon, it just seems to get higher and higher anyway you look at it. Amazon's takeover, and this figures that I read, 6.9 billion for USPS packages, and then 6.3 for Amazon. But it's projected to take over in 2028 as the number one. I thought they were number one. I mean, how is Postal Service 6.3 billion when the majority of that is Amazon? So I don't see how that differentiates. It is Amazon that would deliver bulk of our packages are Amazon. We, in a truck you might have 25, 30, or the larger loads, 90 packages of Amazon and 10 for USPS, something like that. It's not much of the USPS ground saver, all that, but like I said, that's another thing, differentiates by the route you're on. So that's some of the things I'm discussing. Another thing, the Steiner, the challenge is facing. Another video I put out, there's been, post office keeps losing billions and billions every year. Right now, the projections for this fiscal year is over 9 billion losses. So, a lot of people, including Walton, was discussing how these losses come about. So are they looking just as mail volume losses? So that's can be with including packages. So I mean, that's just the game we're in right now. Post office, the losses. Steiner is facing challenges to take over this thing. He's been given obviously a lot of money, to take over this thing. Probably makes more than the joy. Any new postmaster manager comes, I mean, he's not going to take the same money as the previous postmaster took. So I mean, where does he begin? The question that I had mentioned in that other video, where does he begin to kind of change everything? He is going around all with smiles, the newer distribution centers, talking to everybody. Well, that's what he's supposed to do. He's being paid a lot of money, and he shows up around smiling as a postmaster, doing his due diligence, I guess, sort of speaking. So, but when the actual facts come out, where do you begin to turn this ship around? That would be the major question with the declining mail volumes. And a lot of serious mismanagement of all the money. It's not it's been long time, decades and decades. It hasn't been managed right. He's gotta start from the bottom up. Supervisors, managers that handle this stuff. There's so much to do. You look at all the hours that are spent. Management doesn't have it easy either to manage everybody that comes, and because the hiring process is now there is no test, so anybody can basically pass that self-assessment and hop on board. So it's a lot of difficulty managing all these people. In this day and age, there's a lot of every decade there's a lot of attitudes that we don't want to do this, we don't want to do this. They take the route out, but they bring it all back for the next day. I do casing, so I know all the stuff that goes on. I've been with the post office a minute now. I've seen everything. So the workers and the non-workers, the next day you can see on the case that the mail was brought all back for no reason. We already know these routes. These are mostly sometimes riding routes that these people don't deliver the mail. Just it makes you think, what do you do out there? You're on the clock, you're getting paid a healthy wage compared to the times other people around us, but yet you bring back all the mail for various reasons. They have their own reasons, dogs, whatnot. But the next day when you have to case it, you can tell it was all brought back. Now we don't even question it no more. Do your job, you punch in, you case that route, go to your route, and you move on. The next day you see the same thing again. It's like a cycle, and non-ending cycle, because the carriers that bring back everything, they're not being disciplined, not even being questioned, like, why did you bring this? It's not management's fault. They don't, everybody that walks through the door at the end of the day, they're not going to stop you physically and say, what do you got in your hand? They got their own stuff to do. They're busy out running, covering routes. As this and this happened. Somebody brought their route back. Somebody's truck broke down. So you got to look at it from their point of view. They got a lot more responsibilities. So what I'm saying, the general picture of the post office, the system is, for decades and decades, it's degraded so much so that as a new postmaster general, you got your work cut out. Where do you even attempt to turn the ship around? So, I pray, he's our postmaster, best of luck to him. We want things better for the post office in the long run. We still got a lot of years to put in work, the younger families. I see all these retirement people that I, speak in every video about. These guys, they're about to go, have given their dates, and they've got 35, 40-year careers. All their payments are lined up. Retirement, Social Security, the ones that are military. Then you got our USPS retirement stuff. So everything is set up for them, and they've had a good, healthy career. So you look at it from that point, it gives you hope in your mindset that if you continue with this hard work ethic, you can make it and have a good future for your family. So different things you look at, but today we're discussing Amazon, how Amazon fits in. It's a large amount that fits into the USPS picture right now. So Amazon is going to continue to increase, and more and more people out there. Amazon is, everybody who's anybody on a phone, you order Amazon. It's amazing that the development of this company. I've seen how it started, back in the day when it first came out as a textbook, a storybook place. You just buy books on it. Amazon was a name nobody heard of, nobody cared about. Just people would mention here and there, you want this and this book. Back in the day, we read books too. There were no cell phones. I'm old school a little bit. I saw everything when the internet came, the cell phones came. Before that, the picture was quite different. We read textbooks in school. There was no cell phone to mess with us. There was no iPads, none of that. TV used to start at certain time, end at certain time, so you had no choice but to, when you get home from school, go out, play. That's it, play until dark time. When the street lights came on, you come home. That was my day growing up. So we didn't have all this technology. So forget about Amazon. So Amazon was just very 1% known company. You want these textbooks. Your teacher would tell you, oh, Amazon is selling textbooks, whatever, storybooks. And then boom, they grew. That owner hit the jackpot. Amazon just started, shipping anything but books. So they started everything, and it was on from there. Amazon kept on growing. To this day, still growing. Everybody who's anybody, you want something, first name that comes in the head is Amazon. So eBay is second now. Back in the day, it was only eBay. First when it started, used to order everything off of eBay. I still do some auto parts once in a while, and it kept on growing. Now it's taken over most markets. So I see Amazon on my route. Funny, last few days I've been seeing this brand new Amazon van come up. Amazon driver driving, and I'm doing my route, my packages, and you just think how much money they actually spend on their drivers. Give them nice AC. I think it's a 2026 van that I see their Amazon driver using. It's very high tech, and I stop and just think, my LLV versus this. USPS had USPS invested in their carriers back in the day, we would have something new. Now they're just getting to it. I mean, these LLVs, my LLVs, 35, 40 years old. So it just makes you stop and think, that Amazon. Well, another thing about Amazon, they're not really, people that are working them, constant layoffs, robots taking over. They don't want to pay their own drivers. They rather ship off all those packages to other companies at a cheaper rate, obviously. That's how any business is run. You want to automate. Well, this day and age, AI, the robots have taken over. So it's not good for, all those Amazon warehouse employees. They continue to be laid off as they're turning everything automated. Soon enough, I guess Amazon only drivers will be left. So everything will be done by you see, picture that in your head. You go into this Amazon warehouse. You see robots working and the drivers coming in, just the drivers, because they haven't gotten to drivers yet as far as robots. And I pray they won't. So you don't want robots taking over, because then it's going to just go to different areas. That technology, they'll give it to the next company up. We don't want that. So we don't want that at all by any means, So different things throughout the day you notice. Anyways, in this video, just bringing up Amazon and its takeover on us, USPS, on a daily what happens, and where we look to be in the near future, what's going to happen as Amazon continues to grow. Anyways, hope everybody's doing good on a Thursday. Everything is good. Like I mentioned, cold days are here. Thank God for that. Me, for one, I love winter, excluding snow though. I don't like, I can handle the cold, put up more layers, sweater, the beanie on the head, you're good. but snow, it becomes very challenging, you know. So hope everybody's doing good. Just wanted to bring up this topic on this Free Talk Thursday, and that's it for right now. I'll see you guys on the next video. Hope everybody's doing good. MailmanSyed out. Take care, guys.